In this example, we're going to go through how to create multiple pages of a Google form. First thing I want to do is create a new form. I'm going to call it multiple pages example. If I have any directions, I can put them in here. My first question I always make is name and make it required. Now question 2 is going to be the question that I'm going to use to actually separate using multiple pages. To be able to do multiple pages, I'm going to need a multiple choice problem. So I start off, we'll do our split by gender. So what is your gender? I have to make it multiple choice, and then I can choose a page based on the answer. Now we'll get to what that message was in just a second. So we've got male, and we've got female. Let's delete that option, and I'll make it required and click done. Now what that message just told me is that I need page breaks. Page breaks are going to actually tell me where these multiple pages are going to send people. So if I want to go add item, I'm going to create a page break, and I'm going to create a page for each of the items that are within my multiple choice. So I need a page for male and a page for female. So I do page break, I'm going to call it male, click done, and I'm going to add another one, and I'll call it female. Now the way that I know what page I'm on is if you look, there is an outline around each of the pages. The male and the female are really small because there's no questions currently. What I want to do now though is have this question tell me whether I go to the male or the female page. So I edit my multiple choice. So for male I want to continue to the male page. For female I want to continue to the female page. And I can just click done. Now I want to add my questions. So I can add an item. Say I just want to do a grid. And we want to answer about our happiness. And maybe 1 is not happy and 5 is very happy. And my row could be work, marriage, activities, and I just make it required and push done. Now where did it live? It went to the female page, so I have nothing in the male page. Now if I want this exact same question, I can duplicate it and just drag it up to the male page. So I click the duplicate button. I'm just going to drag. Let's save it so it's easier to drag. And now I can just click and drag, and you can see now it's got little dotted lines. I placed it in there. I have this question both on the male and the female page. Now one thing else you're probably going to want to have is a completion page, because if you leave it in this order, when you go to page 2, say I go to male, it's going to continue to the next page, which is female. I don't want that, and I don't have an option about going to just submit. So what I want to do is add one final page that I call the completion page. So I'm going to do add a page break, and I'm just going to call it completion. And I'll just say press submit to finish. So what I want to do now is I'll look and say, here's my male page. I want it to go to completion when I finish with every question on the male page. If someone's doing the female page, again, I want the same thing, which is to go to completion once they're done. I can click Save. Now if I want to check this out, I go to my live view. My name is Anthony. I am male. I push Continue. It tells me right here that I'm on the male page. I can answer these questions. I'm very happy about work, my marriage, somewhat happy about my activities outside. And now I just push submit to finish. And now I've created a multiple page form.